All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, victims of all ages. What's up, motherfuckers? Wishing you guys a gracious good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it may be for you, wherever in the world yous may be. Thank you for hanging out with me for a couple minutes today. I appreciate that shit. This is what I don't understand. This is what I don't get. What is the fucking purpose of wishing dead celebrities happy fucking birthday? That just seems so fucking stupid to me, you know? Like, oh, shout out to fucking Mary Queen of Scots. She'd be fucking 577 today. Who the fuck cares? You're gone, motherfucker. And this is another thing I don't understand. Women are so fucking goddamn concerned about matching their purses with their clothes, yet they don't give a fuck at all about matching baby daddies. Yeah, right, yeah, matching baby, yeah. Speaking of matching baby daddies and all that, listen, honest to God, I've literally never made it to the end of a porno before. Never. What do they do at the end? Like, do they cuddle? Does he tell her that her Uber's outside? Little schmucks today will never know who fucking Ron Jeremy is. The fucking great Johnny Holmes. They'll never fucking know that shit. Ain't that same kind of era. Everybody's a fucking pussy anymore, man. Listen. If your TV went off air every single night with the Star Spangled Banner playing, you grew up in a fucking great era. You grew up in probably the last great era. I met this fucking beautiful girl at the grocery store earlier, right? Beautiful. So I strike up conversation with her, and you know, like we're talking about what we do and stuff like that, and she tells me she's a dancer, and I said, that's pretty awesome, man. I said, well, like, what's your name? Like, what's your stage name? And she said, Carmen. I said, ooh, Carmen, that sounds sexy as fuck. I said, why Carmen? And she said, because I like cars and I like men. So, Carmen. I said, oh, well, allow me to introduce myself, girl. My name's BJ Titsananal. And here's another good question. Let's say, hypothetically, that you were a deaf person and you were on a flight. If you seen the stewardess yawn, would you freak out a little bit? It reminds me of Monica Lewinsky, you know? This fucking bitch had one job and she fucking blew it. Hey, you guys are important, cared for, valuable, unbelievably appreciated over this motherfucker, man. If no one has told you guys yet today, just know I love yous over this bitch. We're gonna go 3 videos. First one, brand example reports. This is just a flagrant violation of this woman's First Amendment. This video has a little bit of an echo in it. I tried my best to scrub that shit up and try to take it out, but it's not from me. It comes from the original uploader, but now it is at least manageable. So check that video out. The second video is Scott Speed and Custom. Oh my god. Now, you guys let me know what you guys think about this interaction. Was this just worthless cops that didn't feel like doing their fucking job? Or was this just a fucking joke that went way wrong, man? Let me know what you guys think about that motherfucker. And the last video comes from Police Videos, Lake City, Florida. And this is just some citizen objections as ID refusals. Go fuck your mother, eat my dick. But you guys know what time it is. Roll it up, twist it up, light it up, spark it up, shoot it up, whatever it is that you guys do to get there. Put some fucking liquor in your glasses. Let's bust up some weed, put a little motherfucking gas in the air, and get right into these videos. The first one, like I said, brand example reports. Show us what happened, girl. Let's go.
My people of this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags.
Ma'am. 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 Can you come out here? Okay, what are we doing out here? We can't. Okay, this is considered soliciting. Do you have a permit for it?
I don't have a permit, and if you need me to change your word, I'll change it.
What are you looking for, money? Is that what you're asking for?
Yeah, I'm absolutely
No, you can go to jail for that. You understand that. In this city, we have a city ordinance.
I've already spoken with the police. I've
Okay,
read the
what police?
statutes. If I get arrested, they'll be
What
lawsuit
police?
for false.
What police? Who did you speak with?
I've spoken with the sheriff. Do you want to write me a ticket? I don't want to.
We're in Orange City. We're not the
I
sheriff's
understand, but
office.
we're still in the state of Florida and the United States of America. There's a constitution.
Okay.
There is freedom of speech.
Okay, I understand
And
that.
the
Yeah.
federal laws trump all other laws
Okay.
on all other levels.
Well, for us,
I'm
we have some city ordinance.
I'm exercising free speech. I'm advising the public about the
No, you're seeking to get money. You're seeking to get money, okay? This is not a place to get money. You need to move along and get out of here.
No, you can't. You can write me a ticket. You can't arrest me.
Yes, I can. We have a city ordinance, and yes, I can arrest you for it.
No, you can
Okay?
write me a
If you want, you can look up the city ordinance for Orange City. Yes, you
Does
can.
your son want to go down for arresting a victim of domestic violence? This is a
If
public
you need
site.
help, I can give you some paper, some paperwork,
I
some
sent
in,
to
okay?
I've been sent to every agency before I left Florida.
You just can't be out. You can't be out here, man, okay?
I'm gonna go over there when you leave. I'm coming back.
Where are you going? Because if we get a call here for you again, it's not going to be good, okay? I'm letting you know at this moment.
Excuse me?
I said, if we get a call out here again, it's not going to be
Report
it.
this.
Go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead.
Your state police?
I'm Orange City. And
Okay.
if you want a supervisor, if you want a supervisor, ma'am. Ma'am,
Please
listen.
call me the ordinance.
Okay. I'll get you the
No, I
ordinance.
need it. I need it right now.
If you want a supervisor, I can get you one out there, okay? If you want a supervisor, I'll get you one out
I'm
there.
a supervisor. I want you to tell me the statute.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Bravo, 10, are you reading channel 1? Are you from here?
I'm not going to answer any questions. You call Michael Chitwood. He knows
Bravo,
what
10, are you reading channel 1?
And Michael Chitwood has more authority than your chief of police
Okay.
in Orange City. I'm not going to put the SIM card in.
Bravo, 10, are you reading channel 1?
Go ahead.
Hey, are you near Harley Strickland Enterprise?
Do you arrest Girl Scouts?
Sorry, I'm landline and I couldn't hear you.
I'm sorry, you arrest Girl Scouts.
Are you near Harley Strickland Enterprise?
I know you
Reference
don't
to the
arrest
solicitor.
I've seen them all over the place. Or your drug dealers. I've seen them all over.
I'm heading over to that crash on the other side of I-4 for a minute.
Okay, I might need you over here.
I'm leaving, and I'm advising you. Do not follow me, do not stalk me, do not harass me.
I couldn't hear you.
Understood?
I said
I'm on
no.
a public corner.
Okay.
Okay. If they need to, just go ahead and
This isn't private property.
without a permit is not allowed in the city limits. And
Excuse
I
me?
can send somebody else to you if you need them.
What? Well, what's the statute?
Never mind, I have somebody else
What's
with
the
me.
statute?
Okay, we have a city ordinance in the
What is the
city limits.
Okay, that's my point. If you don't know Florida statute or the United States Constitution, that's not my problem. But it will be your problem if you continue to harass me when you let the drunks, the drug addicts, and the prostitutes sit all over the place, and just because everybody knows who they are, they don't have to fly somebody out with money, even though they're housed and they have income. Big difference. So what is the city ordinance? I'm not going to ask again.
Because she thought we
You
were
tried to arrest me.
I never said I was going to arrest you.
Yes, you did.
I said we have a
Liar.
city. Listen,
Okay, I'm
listen to
done
me.
with you now.
I told you we have a city
police
ordinance.
officer that's going to lie to my face. Understood? Okay, you just want to harass someone.
Nope, I'm not here. I asked you if you have a
Muscle.
permit. I asked you if you have a permit, and you said no. I told you.
Do Girl Scouts get permits?
Okay. Everybody else that gets permits, yeah. You can't be out here soliciting. We have a city ordinance in place.
What is soliciting?
Okay? Exactly what you're doing right now, ma'am. You're asking for donations. You're asking for money. That is soliciting. If you do not have a permit, you cannot do that. If you have one, you can show me, then I'll let you do it.
So you have
Now I'm going to be watching all these other people that are everywhere asking for money and see if they get hassled.
Okay, that's completely fine. As long as you leave, that's completely fine.
Leave?
You can't do what you're doing. That's
Let
what
me
I'm
put
saying.
these signs down. This is a public corner. You telling me I can't do this?
You can stand here, but you can't solicit. That's the issue. You stand here not
I can't ask for donations.
No, ma'am, not without a permit. Not without a permit. You can stand here all day, but you cannot solicit. That's the issue. Do you understand?
I want to hear the city ordinance one more time, please.
I can print it out for you.
Okay.
Is that what you want? Yeah, go ahead and print it out for her.
They wrote that public.
So she's out here asking for donations and money, and I explained to her that within Orange City limits we have a city ordinance for it, and she's like, oh no, you're gonna be violating my rights because I can do this. Try to explain to her, she doesn't want to listen.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm good. What are we doing today?
Okay. She threatened to arrest me. Christina, I did not. Holding a sign telling the public why I'm standing there.
Okay.
Because supposedly I was soliciting funds.
Okay, if you have a sign out and you're asking for any form of donations, money of any kind, that is a form of solicitation, okay? In the city of Orange City, there is a city ordinance that governs that from happening.
Okay, I want to see it.
Okay, I can go print that for you.
That's what the ordinance says.
Okay, so he's working on that then, okay? But I'm telling you now, it is an arrestable offense. Yes, ma'am, it is. So if you go...
Arrestable versus ticket.
No, we can arrest you.
Why?
Because it's actually a city ordinance, misdemeanor violation, you can be arrested. We do not, unless you go to the city hall and obtain a permit.
Which I was already told I wasn't going to be issued when I inquired into Barry.
Okay, well, if you inquire to Barry, go to Barry and solicit. Don't do it in the city.
What I'm saying is, they suggested I get a permit. They said you can get a permit for it. You can apply for a permit, but you'll never get it, is what they said.
Okay, well, I can't say that. It's very told that.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. I was a victim and I'm a survivor of DV. I was attacked in our state's capital this past June. You're dealing with someone who has been harassed by police. Now, this is something Orange City wants to be known for.
Ma'am, it's been
I'm on the
hours.
street.
Okay,
I have zero income.
understood.
I have no food stamps, no welfare, no nothing.
Okay.
I don't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs.
Okay.
And I'm certainly not a hooker. But I see those people all over the place. And they're doing the same damn
And
thing.
when we see that,
And
we address
oh,
it.
no, but you know what? It's only me that happens to be seen.
You
Who
say
called this
that,
in?
but
Who called this in?
I don't know. Was it called in or did you roll on?
Sorry, told me to call here.
Okay, so
Who told you?
our supervisor.
Our
Okay,
supervisor.
who's your supervisor?
Herzog.
Herzog. That name. You better tell Mr. Herzog to back off and lay off. Because I dealt with the Herzogs in Kingston, New York.
Probably a totally separate.
No, it's not. You know what? You don't know more than I do. I'm sorry.
Okay, well,
Now, the local...
here's what I'm going to tell you. You're not going to dictate how this is going to work. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Okay.
So you're going to grab
Anything
your
happens to this video, and this is streaming
video,
live,
any video, I'm
and this
videotaping as well.
this is being backed up.
Okay, that's fine. You're more than welcome to videotape. I'm not telling you you can't.
Your Sergeant Herzog is going to get reported to the FBI.
Okay, that's great.
okay.
All I'm telling you is this.
Leave me alone.
Collect your things
Leave
and
me
go, or
alone.
you go to jail.
No, I'm not. I'm going to stand right there on the public side.
right here.
Right here, there you go.
I'm going to stand right there on the
Hey, you
public
go
side.
ahead and stand. You can be having any
You're
sign.
not here telling me to collect my things and go.
If you're going to be soliciting, you will collect your things and leave.
Now you amended what you had to say. You tell Sergeant Herzog, we're going to talk.
Not a problem. You can talk to me. Not a problem.
I'll be soon.
All right, take your signs down.
That's not asking for money. I'm not taking that down. That is free speech. That man you just are. Period.
Telling you this much right now. You come back to here, you're out here soliciting for a car. You're going to be arrested.
Define soliciting, please.
Asking people for cars.
So if I omit the word donation,
You're being really difficult right now. We have a city
now we're
ordinance.
being difficult.
You are, very much so. This is a city ordinance violation.
This is law enforcement harassment.
You cannot stand on a street corner and ask for funds or donations unless you have a permit to do so.
Well, what can I say? That I'm homeless, that I'm hungry, that I have zero money.
Okay, I'm sorry that that's the situation.
I'm asking you, is that an option? Can I make that statement without saying I'm seeking it?
You cannot like money. You cannot ask people for money.
I never asked anyone. I'm holding a sign. I don't speak to anyone. They're holding it outside their
Telling you
vehicle.
again.
If they're offering,
You
know what, you're trying to escalate this so you have a reason to arrest me.
No, ma'am. That's
Orange City's going on the map too.
I would hate
Y'all are
it's silly. You're making it more difficult than it has to be. We're simply telling you our ordinance for the city, and you're failing to adhere to that. And
I haven't failed to adhere to that.
You're going to stand up here and continue to
I haven't failed to adhere to that.
You will be failing to adhere to that. So I will tell you this again.
I'm going to make a new sign.
Here,
I'm going to make a new sign that doesn't say seeking donation.
you
And if
cannot
somebody
stand
offers
here.
me something, there is no law saying that I cannot accept it.
Okay.
So when you want to arrest Girl Scouts, and then all your people
All the Girl
conducting
Scouts
illegal
have permits. Go ahead.
activity, then you might have some crowds.
Well,
And the people that are shoplifting,
listen.
I see it all.
I bet you do. You seem like that type
Excuse me?
that sees it all. You've got this
I do.
intuition that you can all I'm telling you is this.
You just called me a witch. Nice. Good job.
You can't stand in the corner and ask for money or funds with signs. It's called soliciting, and it's
I can say whatever I want on a sign.
Okay,
That's the
continue to do it, and I
Constitution.
promise you you'll go to jail.
Better make sure you,
So I spoke to Christina, I spoke to Trevor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I interviewed him. He was pretty much saying that, yeah, he did call you, but that he was just lying, that nothing ever happened. I kind of looked at him. He didn't seem like he had any marks or anything like that.
So he called me telling me he was choked, screaming, but he was lying.
Yeah.
And you believe him?
I mean, I'm telling you what he
Okay.
told me.
Do you have pictures of him?
I have it all recorded.
Cool.
Yeah.
When am I going to get that?
What do you mean? When are you going to get it?
I'm a fucking parent. Still got rights. When am I going to get to see my child?
Yeah, you have rights, I know.
Okay.
I'm just telling you what he said.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Do you understand that or no?
Do you understand that I want to see my child?
Yeah, but you can't right now. Right? So I'm just letting you know, right? Because I'm still going to write a report, so can I take a photograph of when he called you?
Yeah,
So I can
for
also
sure.
all that?
For sure. So he had no marks on him. What was his story? Why would he call and make that up?
He just said that he just called, you know?
He just called to
He was
bang
half
doors.
asleep.
He just called to bang doors and make up that he was being choked, and Wes was just screaming and she was screaming at him that's not true. That was just all made up. He just made it all up.
him. So I'm telling you,
He got a 6-year-old got Christina to get a 6-year-old riled up his mom and his 9-year-old brother and started banging doors. Let's fuck with Scott at 10 o'clock at night on Sunday night. That's the story.
I'm telling you what Trevor told me.
Yeah,
Isn't
of course
that what
he's
you
being intimidated. Well, I'll show you videos of the boys talking to the supervisor and talking to therapists saying, "Nana, what the fuck are you laughing at?"
I didn't laugh.
Oh, okay. Literally, these kids, I've been on the phone with them and the phone's ripped out of their hands. Them telling a county supervisor and them telling a therapist, and then coming out of the therapist and saying, "I'm not comfortable doing it in front of Nana because she gets angry with what I say." These kids aren't making this shit up.
Nana or-
Her grandma.
Okay.
Nana is the fucking grandma whose father is a pedophile who did 6 years, Leroy Garcia, who abused Christina, and now she's doing the exact same shit that her mom did. You don't talk about that. You say this is what you tell police. It's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's abuse. It's a form of abuse. Taking a communication device from a kid who's reporting abuse is abuse. And this motherfucker telling me that I'm making this shit up.
Yeah, nobody's saying you're making anything.
No, he was telling me after you left that I'm making it up.
Previous incidents where it was unfounded.
Just like the trailer incident, where you didn't read the order, you
We're
didn't
only
run the
talking
title
about
check.
the specific
Oh, I thought you were
incidents.
talking about the 5150 before.
Okay.
Exactly.
You
You
can
have a
continue
copy
talking
of
now.
the order on
Yeah,
it?
I do.
What's your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Shepard with the Lake City Police Department. My badge number is 402.
402.
Sir? Do you have your ID so I can put you in the car? I'm not. Well, can I get your badge? I'm not your badge number. What's your name?
My badge number is 1776.
Can I get your name and date of birth?
No.
No.
No, you're not IDing me. I didn't break the law.
You didn't break the law, but I see you said it right there. ID yourself. On the back, on your back of your license, you know what it says on the back of your license?
I know exactly what it says on the back of my license, but I'm not driving, and you didn't see me drive.
But does it say when driving? Does it say when driving?
That is a driver's license.
It is an identification.
It's a driver's license.
It's identification.
Florida statute says I only have to identify if I have broken the law.
Does it say that?
Yes, sir, it does.
Well, do you know what statute number that is?
719, I think. Look that up.
719. I'm gonna take a look at that one.
It's Florida's not a stop and ID state. It says if I've broken the law.
Do you know what subsection? Anything like that?
I don't. I can look it up real quick.
Okay. I have to look it up myself just to make sure.
It's 901-151. 706 is the
901.151.
This is a stop and frisk ID.
Yeah, I ain't gonna stop and frisk you, man. I'm trying to identify you.
901.151.
Yeah, that's right. I just looked at that. I just looked at it. That's the one about if you're being lawfully detained and stuff like that. But
yeah, you have to be lawfully detained before I'm ID. I broke the law of not being lawfully detained.
That's stop and frisk. Unless you identify yourself. Whenever any law enforcement officer in the state encounters any person under the circumstances of reason. Yeah, so you're right. You're right.
See?
You're right.
Words mean things, Shepard.
Yes, sir.
You know, you guys are held the same accountability we are. When you guys break the law, we
definitely
think we can do it as well as in general.
I understand. All right, sir.
I'll call you back shortly.
Yep. You have a good day, all right?
Thanks.
No problem.
Can you say why America is the greatest country in the world?
Diversity and opportunity.
Lewis? Freedom and freedom. So let's keep it that way.
Well, why is America
not the greatest
country in the world, Professor? That's my answer.
You're saying
yes.
Let's talk about...
Fine. Sharon, the NEA is a loser. Yeah, it accounts for a penny out of our paycheck, but he gets to hit you with it anytime he wants. It doesn't cost money. It costs votes. It costs airtime and column inches. You know why people don't like liberals? Because they lose. If liberals are so fucking smart, how come they lose so goddamn always?
Hey.
And with a straight face, you're going to tell students that America is so star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom? Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, Australia, Belgium has freedom. So 207 sovereign states in the world, like 180 of them have freedom.
All right.
And yeah, you, sorority girl, just in case you accidentally wander into a voting booth one day, there's some things you should know. And one of them is there is absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Now, none of this is the fault of a 20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So when you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yosemite? Sure used to be. We stood up for what was right. We fought for moral reasons. We passed laws, struck down laws for moral reasons. We waged wars on poverty, not poor people. We sacrificed, we cared about our neighbors, we put our money where our mouths were, and we never beat our chest. We built great big things, made ungodly technological advances, explored the universe, cured diseases, and we cultivated the world's greatest artists and the world's greatest economy. We reached for the stars, acted like men. We aspired to intelligence. We didn't belittle it. It didn't make us feel inferior. We didn't identify ourselves by who we voted for in the last election, and we didn't scare so easy. We were able to be all these things and do all these things because we were informed by great men who were revered. First step in solving any problem is recognizing there is one. America is not the greatest country in the world anymore.
Self-destructive madness singing in my head, the anger seething like a fire.